The Western Pacific was the last transcontinental railroad to reach California, with its final spike being driven in 1909 to complete the route between Salt Lake City and San Francisco. In 1982, the Western Pacific was bought by the Union Pacific Railroad. The old locomotive servicing facilities at Portola, California were no longer needed, so today they serve as the site of the Portola Railroad Museum, thanks to the generosity of the Union Pacific. Portola is located at the eastern edge of the Sierra Nevada mountains at the 5,000-foot elevation. Volunteer workers spend many hours painting and refurbishing the locomotives and cars at the museum. The inside of the old Western Pacific shop building makes for a pleasant working environment and helps to keep the elements from affecting the progress of work.
Highball the air, 921 clear.
Side on. Everybody's on.
Highball 921, all on board.
Highball, here we go.
The operating trackage at the museum consists of the old balloon-shaped turning loop which encircles the entire facility. Locomotives in past years were turned around here on the balloon loop. The location high in the Sierra Nevada mountains makes for a unique and picturesque setting, with tracks, locomotives, and cars surrounded by tall pine forests and fresh mountain air. Heading up our train today are streamlined Western Pacific F units in their shiny silver and orange paint scheme. These locomotives once pulled the railroad's beautiful California Zephyr passenger trains from Oakland up through the Feather River Canyon, then out across the Nevada and Utah deserts to Salt Lake City. Young and old alike enjoy the colorful trains as they journey around the museum. The caboose train is especially popular with younger train riders. The museum's collecting activities were originally centered around Western Pacific locomotives and rail rolling stock. Subsequent additions have included cars and locomotives from various other Western railroads as well. Visitors have the opportunity to walk about and see the collection up close, from huge wrecking cranes to familiar boxcars, to the impressive dual-engined DDA-40X diesel locomotives once operated by the Union Pacific, seen here in the background.
Everything's all clear on my side. There's people there. Just
have one more.
Back now.
Yeah.
There we go. Stay still. You're close, but they're in the clear.
Okay. The engineer slows down to drop off a crew member, then our train continues on for another trip around the mile-long loop track. The Portola Railroad Museum offers a unique combination of trains and mountain scenery to visitors. For aficionados of vintage diesel locomotives, it's a place that's definitely worth visiting. In Portola, the Portola Railroad Museum is having a special open house. The theme for this special 4th of July celebration is Circle the Wagons, a tribute to the diesel locomotives that revolutionized railroading, EMD's F units, or covered wagons. Also important were the EMD E units, which evolved from early attempts at streamlined diesel passenger locomotives. This celebration at the Portola Railroad Museum was the impetus for the Feather River excursion specials pulled by UP's E9s. The Sacramento Railroad Museum is also participating in the event by sending former Western Pacific F Unit number 913 to Portola for the weekend activities. The Portola Railroad Museum has a large collection of older diesel locomotives and freight cars. Members of the Feather River Railway Society run the museum, which is housed in the former shop building of the Western Pacific Railroad. The museum also has several acres of land and trackage surrounding the shop complex. At the UP Portola station, the afternoon Feather River train is about to depart, and we've been invited into the cab of E9 number 951 for the trip to Keddie and return. Our engineer this afternoon is Mr. Kirk Bear, who is a regular UP engineer out of Stockton and a rail fan.
Okay, and that's against the east end coming up the way there. Also right along.
Visit Pentrex at pentrex.com.